Hey, Art 333 guys. I hope you're all doing well. Hope you're staying safe, healthy, obeying the protocols, all that stuff. That's a good thing. It's a good thing. These are all kind of strange and difficult times for all of us. I could never have imagined that our semester would end like this. Couldn't have imagined. And it's peculiar to me. I don't know. I know some of you are frustrated. I know some of you are really disappointed. And I can just tell you, I don't think any of you are probably more disappointed than I am. This is my last semester of teaching here at Marshall, and I certainly, sure as heck, did not envision this. So anyway, here we are. Now, that said, you have been sent this email attachment, compositional exercises. We have 4 weeks, and I considered a great many different things in terms of how we could do these 4 weeks. And I thought about research. I thought, well, I don't want to read a bunch of research papers, and I'm sure, quite sure, knowing you guys, that's not right up your alley either. So I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to just sort of entertain you with YouTube videos. So what I've finally come around to is a hands-on solution. And I hope you guys will embrace this. I think if you embrace it, it'll be beneficial. You'll not only do well, but it'll be beneficial. Now, on the subject of doing well, I will be sending out grades next week. We've been asked by the upper administration to do this. So I will be emailing each of you your grade thus far for the semester. I'll be sending that out this coming week. I will just tell you, none of you are going to be disappointed with your grades, okay? I'm deliberately erring on the side of generosity. It's not going to be a problem, okay? Yeah. So, 4 weeks. What I've done is I am asking, aka requiring you to do 2 compositional exercises, 2 weeks each, okay? 2 compositional exercises. Now, you can use any material you want, you can use any method you want. Some of you, like for instance, Christian, I know you have a wood shop, I think. Family member has a wood shop at your disposal. James Sanchez, I know you've got welding stuff and stuff in your debt. So if you guys have those kinds of resources and you want to use them, that's fine. If you don't have anything, that's still okay. That just requires you to be a little more creative in your selection of materials, first of all, and your composition. Now, these could very well be installative. They could be indoor, they could be outdoor. The thing with installations is you want to photograph them really, really well, okay? All you have to do is look at some of the artists who work in that vein ongoing, and you'll see the photographs are, I'm thinking of Andy Goldsworthy. They're beautiful, beautiful photographs. So pay attention to your documentation. So you got 1 compositional exercise for the first 2 weeks. Submit that photographically. Then you have a second one for the final 2 weeks. Submit that at the end photographically. Okay? That's pretty much how it goes. That's it. However, if you read the sheet that I've sent you carefully, it'll explain some things. It'll talk a little bit about the material and processes. And one of the reasons why I'm phrasing this as a compositional exercise, or as 2 of them, is what I'm expecting is not a high degree of refinement. With sculptural materials, I don't think you can accomplish that reasonably in 2 weeks. Some people maybe, but probably not. But I want these things to be energized. I want them to be productive and valuable for you. I want the experience to mean something to you and be valuable for you. But use whatever material you want. you have questions about that, email me. And I'm going to be communicating with you guys ongoing with certainly email, but also Blackboard and probably Zoom later on. So just hang in and be patient. Now, one of the things you'll see, the third category on the sheet is subject matter. In that arena, we're all going to be dealing with the same pool of options. Here's what it says. Choose from one subject from the list below for each of your 2 compositions. You may do both compositions on one subject or choose 2 subjects, one for each composition. Okay? So in other words, for each composition, you're not dealing with 3 of these things, you're dealing with 1 of these things. And here's what I have listed. These are things that are things that we're in the middle of. Pandemic, shelter in place, social distancing. And this one I kind of put together, heroes among us. You know, everything from truck drivers, healthcare workers, courageous, doctors and nurses, I don't know. I mean, I think of those because my daughter Katie is a nurse practitioner. So, and then also transmission/communication, aka the contagiousness. And then finally, the final one listed is self-isolation. So you select from those subjects. Each of your compositions is going to be about one of those things. And I think that's pretty clear. We're going to be in touch with work in progress, some discussion board things on Blackboard. So I think this is going to work out really well. I miss you guys. Again, I'm really disappointed with the way the semester has, the turn that it's taken and that sort of thing. But I think it's all going to be fine. I think, you know, it's going to work out well. And I think, you know, I'm mindful, Christian Hatfield, of you. I know you're a graduating senior. You have a capstone exhibit. And I just wanted to tell you specifically, the work is the work, okay? The work that you've done, the work that you put in, the careful thought, the patient craftsmanship, all that is permanent, okay? So that will go to your portfolio, that will contribute to your path forward. And honestly, folks, the same for all of you. So that's pretty much it. Sure miss you guys. Let's just continue forward and again, stay patient, stay kind, and let's just live through this, and that's it.